Hello everyone who might be watching this. My name is Dayor, and welcome to Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. This is by far my favorite game of all time, and today, or tonight rather, I just felt like playing it. So what the hell, why not record it? Anyway, the story's nothing much. There's nothing much to the story. You play as a blue hedgehog named Sonic. He's anthropomorphic and all that. He's the fastest thing alive. You have a best friend named Tails. He's a fox with two tails. You have this dork named Knuckles the Echidna. He's gonna steal our little gems there. And as it says right there, we're on Angel Island. Angel Island zoned Act 1. Now, I'm gonna assume that most people know what Sonic games are, considering the bad, you know, the mixed rap that Sonic's gotten throughout the years. Anyway. I'm gonna get into why I love the game so much in a little bit, but first, this is a giant ring. And this giant ring will take us to a special stage. Get blue spheres. That's really the gist of it. Basically, this is a mini-game of sorts, where you are in a 3D environment, and you collect blue spheres. Don't collect the red ones, though, because those will just kick you out of the special stage. That's the last thing you want. Anyway, the white spheres with stars on them, I just want to get this over with, the white spheres with stars on them will immediately reverse your direction, your speed. It'll throw you in reverse, basically. Once you collect all the blue spheres, you'll be done with the stage and you'll get a thing. Rings, they contribute to points, really. That's about it. Once you hit a blue sphere, it'll turn into a red one. There's a set amount of blue spheres in a stage. I suppose above all else, if I were to say anything to help people get through these special stages, it would be to remain calm. As you go through the special stage, you'll be getting faster and faster and faster. And all you need to do, you just need to remain calm. And with enough practice and pattern learning, you'll get through it. Like I said, points. And if you get all the rings that you can in a special stage, you'll get a perfect. And that'll lead to a continue. So now that we're done with that, I can get on to the main game again. So... anyway, why I love the game, I guess. For one thing... come on. Fine, I'll go the lower route, fine. For one thing, the game looks pretty good. You know, this game came out in 1994, which just happens to be the year I was born. And it looks absolutely gorgeous, because, I mean... I believe the term that you would use for this kind of, art would be skeuomorphic design. Which is, really, to make something look as much like its real-life counterpart as possible. And I'm really a big fan of that kind of art, if you will. Because, gosh dang, ever since seeing this game, I've just thought it was absolutely brilliant. Since the first time I saw it. What the hell? Oh god! Jeez, I'm talking about skeuomorphic design and all of a sudden the friggin' blah 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 comes out of nowhere. I believe it's called a fire balloon or something like that. Anyway, yeah, he's causing damage to the island. And Knuckles the Echidna won't like that, but we'll get into that in a bit. We got another special stage. Every special stage in the game will be different. There are 7 in the main game, and another 7 in the second game, but we'll... okay, that's the worst way of describing it. There are 14 in all throughout the main game, because Sonic 3 and Knuckles is in fact 2 games put into one. See, Sega had this brilliant idea back in 1994 that they wanted to make this gigantic Sonic game, and you know, they wanted to just put like 1,000,000 zones in it, and then, oh, the cartridge for the Sega Genesis couldn't run it. So, in early 1994, they released Sonic 3 Standalone to the public. which is about half of this game. And it was small, you know? You don't know what? A lot of people were just kind of like, what? You know, you're just giving me this pretty crap game. I mean, what are you even talking about, man? Come on. Anyway. So, late 1994 comes around, and they release a game called Sonic & Knuckles. But this cartridge was arguably one of the most innovative ideas in gaming history. It was basically a cartridge with a slot on top, where you could fit, theoretically, any cartridge for the Sega Genesis on top of it. And what would happen when you switch Sonic 3 into the Sonic & Knuckles, you put the two games together, and you'd get the Sonic 3 and Knuckles Saga. Viola. Jeez, I'm going fast, man. Jeez, I'm going fast. Yeah, this game these special stages can really get your heart racing. But like I said before, remain calm. Recognize the patterns. Get a map of the area in your head, and you'll be fine. Knuckles the Echidna is the guardian of this island, which is why he's not going to be too happy when he sees that this balloon contraption is burning it to the ground. But who would be burning it to the ground, I wonder? I do indeed. Ah, a shield, yes. In Sonic games, there are many different kinds of... Well, in the first two games, there was only one kind of shield, and basically it would stop one attack from hitting you. But in this case, there are three different kinds of shields in the game. There's Lightning Shield, which I have right now, which will attract rings to me and give me a second jump in the air. There's the Fire Shield, which is right over here, which gives me invincibility to fire and gives me a little boost in the air. And trust me when I say these invulnerabilities will become useful. And in the next stage, we'll be getting into the third kind of shield there is, rather, which is called the Bubble Shield, which lets you do a bouncy attack to the ground and gives you an unlimited amount of breath. You'll find out why we need more breath as we go on with the game. Oh, you know what? There it is. Bouncy attack, see? And we can breathe indefinitely underwater. You'll find out why next time. Anyway, Sonic got through Act 1. Cool. There are two acts in each stage in this game. The first act ending with a mini-boss, and the second ending with a main boss against the main villain of this game. And we'll get into who that is later on in this level. But anyway, we're in another special stage, and this one can be a bit tricky to get a perfect in. Basically, the whole stage is going to be made up of these squares of blue spheres, and these gates of two blue spheres right over there. It's just a room of, you know, starred spheres. Anyway, the trick to this one is waiting until you have 18 blue spheres left. By that point, there will be a gate and one more room with blue spheres in it. What you need to do is jump over at least one of the blue spheres in the gate, get the rest of the blue spheres in the room, then get the last blue sphere in that gate. That's if you want to get the perfect. If you don't care about getting the perfect, then hey, but I don't know, I just like to, because I like to challenge myself, or something like that. I don't know, I guess when it comes to challenging myself, I'm not really, like, I guess it goes into why I play games, like, period, because, I mean, the way I see it, I don't usually play games for the challenge. I play games to be, oh, right here, I have 18 blue spheres, jump, get the blue spheres, anyway. I play games, not for the challenge, but to have fun and to be entertained. So, and a lot of games do that for me. Like Sonic 3, like Darksiders, like Final Fantasy, lots of stuff. Anyway, we have 3 Chaos Emeralds back, already. That butthead Knuckles didn't hide them hard enough. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, great opening. I was talking about the bubble shield, I wonder. Oh, here's our introduction to the water. Now, see, in any other case, I would have a definite amount of, breath, if you will. But since I have the bubble shield, I'm completely fine. I can stay under as long as I want. Not that I would want to. Oh, well, I thought that would take me all the way, but I guess not. Anyway, what else is there? Let's see, we talked about Knuckles. We've talked about the island. Well, actually, no, we haven't talked about the island. Like the stage is named for, this island is called Angel Island. It was a floating island in the sky, but it's not anymore. I wonder why. We'll get into that as we go through the game. What's up here? See, this is what I love about the game as well. There's plenty of, like, paths and little things you can explore, you know? Like, in the later levels of the game, there's stuff that, like, even I still haven't, like, seen. You know, there's, like, so many different paths that just takes you to so many different places. And where normally games would be, like, a straight line, or, like, a platformer would be, like, kind of a straight line with a few diverging paths, the levels in this game are more akin to a square, if you get my point. The later levels, at least. You'll get what I mean as we go on. Anyway, Angel Island, Shields, Knuckles, Sonic and Tails, the Shields, Angel Island itself. I guess we could talk about the reason why Sonic and Tails are here in the first place. Well, for one thing, like I said, the Angel Island was supposed to be in the sky, but it's not anymore. So, basically, Tails and Sonic went out to investigate. Oh, good, I get to not talk again. Except I do. Anyway, this is another tricky special stage. It's very open. It has a lot of red spheres as well. Basically, it's these little rooms that are scattered across the map, a few lines of blue spheres like this, and one great big cross of spheres in the middle of the area. You can go about going through this many different ways. Oh, this can be a little tricky to get past. If you're too fast, you will not make those jumps. Anyway. Really, I like to wait. What I do, at least, I like to wait until I have one more of these rooms left, and a line, I suppose, and then go for the great big cross. Honestly, you can't miss it. Just go around the perimeter, and you'll get all the rings. Again, this is purely for getting perfect. You can go about getting the blue spheres in any way you want. This is just how I do it. In fact, it's the way to do it, I'd wager, because gosh dang, am I good at this game. I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I've played this game plenty, and I absolutely adore it. I'd never stop playing it. I am poring over this game. I love it. I love it. Fourth Chaos Emerald. I think I played through this game at least 10 times. Most of those being, you know, fully completed runs. And I can't stop poring over how much I love this game, man. Thought Darksiders was bad? Just you wait. Rest assured, I won't be talking about the story very much in the middle of the game. It'll mostly be at the beginning and the end of the game. Oh, by the way, unless you have a bubble shield, you'll lose your shield when you go underwater. Anyway. Mostly in the middle of the game, I'm just going to be appreciating the look of the game, music. Oh, by the way, the soundtrack for this game is absolutely phenomenal. Like, seriously, go look up the music or something. Get a copy of it. I don't even know. But I absolutely love this game to death. because gosh dang. You know, it's solid, it's controls great, the music's great, the look is great. Everything's great! Oh, here's a nice little cinematic bit for you. There's this giant airship following us. Oh no, it's dropping bombs on us! But sadly, they don't know how to aim bombs. So all they're gonna do is just hit Tails and the dust off our feet. You okay there, Tails? Yeah, Tails is kind of invincible in this game, so I mean... Ooh, nice forest. Who's that? Who is that? Could it be our lifelong rival? It is Dr. Robotnik! More colloquially known these days as Dr. Eggman. Basically, Eggman is the real orchestrator behind this whole island invasion. He's the one who sent the bubble, he's the one who set fire to the island, and we just beat the shit out of him. Yeah, the quick way to beat him is to just use the fire shield, because you're impervious to fire, and that's all he's gonna use. But yeah, really that fight's just consisted of... He's gonna shoot fire at you. Yeah. Anyway, what's going on here? A switch? It's him again! You little I'll get you! So we fall into the Hydro City Zone, which means I'll see you guys next time on Sonic the Hedgehog 3. See ya!